Restart.
We already started and I'm waiting for you.
Hello!
Can you say hello? Hello, Jack and Ethan and Bert and Kaylee and James Fort and Lee and August and Lewis and Elliot and William. We are continuing with Exploring Creation with Zoology, Land Animals of the Sixth Day. We are at The Great Hunt, page 44, and we will probably read until page 46, Procyonidae, because that section is really long. Gwenny, please stop manhandling your sister. She's going to get upset. The Great Hunt. A few hundred years ago, sea otters were hunted mercilessly all over the world. It all started in 1741 when a sea captain, Vitus Johannesberg, working under Russian Tsar Peter the Great, started exploring the Siberian Pacific to see whether or not Asia and North America were connected by land. His ship was wrecked, and in order to survive, his crew hunted and ate sea otters.
Mom,
What does Winry have in her mouth? Take it out.
a blackfish.
Take it away from her. That's not something for her. He also noticed that the sea otter fur kept them very warm. As a result, they brought almost 1,000 sea otter pelts, skin, and fur back to Russia. Most of those pelts reached Chinese markets, and the Chinese loved them. The pelts came to be in such high demand that a single coat or belt made with sea otter fur could be worth a full year's pay. That means that they'd have to work an entire year to get one pelt. That's really expensive. Needless to say, hunters constantly navigated the... Gwen, stop touching her. No, stop touching her. Needless to say, hunters constantly navigated the icy waters from Russia to Alaska in pursuit of otter pelts. Soon there were almost no more sea otters in Alaska. The Russians, having no more use for a frozen land with few sea otters, sold the region to the United States. Oh, I did not know that was why. Americans also joined the hunt for otters, causing the population of otters to decrease even more. By 1911, scientists became worried about the sea otter becoming extinct in the region.
Mom.
Very cool, Edward. So a treaty was signed. Protecting them. Today, otters are on the comeback thanks to laws that continue to protect them from hunters. Although you can still find them in Alaska, sea otters are mostly found along the California coast, especially near Monterey. Winry, please do not take my clean clothes and put them on the floor. If you want to learn more about mustelids, like the wolverine, mink, silk, sable, or ermine, go on the course website I told you about in the introduction. They will find links to more information about these specific mustelids. Methodidae stink. Striped skunks, Methodius methodius, can be found throughout most of North America. Winry, I said no. Because skunks have their own nasty smell, pew! Scientists used to classify them in family Mustelidae. However, once scientists compared skunks' genes...
Where's the skunks? Where it sprays?
It sprays, you can't see it. It sprays up that end. They noted...
Can I see?
No, I can't show you because it's not showing it here. However, once scientists compared skunks' genes to other Mustelid genes...
So you have to...
No, I've already showed you on there.
On where?
On the phone. We've watched skunk spray before. They noticed that skunks had too many genetic differences to put them in the same family as otter, minks, etc.
I do not know.
Edward, we've never seen a close-up, okay? It's very near its poop spot that it sprays. It has its own sac around there. So they have now moved the skunks into their own family, Methodidae. This family name makes sense since the Latin word method means foul odor. This new family included several species such as the hognose, striped and spotted skunks of North America and the stink badger of Asia. Although skunks are usually black and white, some skunks are brown and gray and few are cream colored. What, Gwen?
What does stink color?
I said stink. I didn't say stink color.
Yeah, but I hear some.
I said stink badger. It's a type of skunk.
Yeah. What's that mean?
I told you it's a type of skunk. All skunks are striped. They may have a single thick stripe across their back and tail or two thin stripes.
I was a skunk and I could spray people.
You wish you were a skunk that could spray people? I'm glad you're my son and not a skunk. All skunks are striped. They may have a single thick stripe across their back and tail or two thinner stripes instead of one. Even the spotted skunk has a series of broken white stripes that make it look more spotted than striped. When skunks feel threatened, they can spray their noxious stick spray up to 20 feet away. They warn their victims first by hissing and or stamping their feet. One kind of skunk, then spotted skunk, will raise itself into a handstand and walk towards you with its hind legs in the air. The goo in their spray contains several chemicals, some of which can actually cause temporary blindness if they get into your eyes. Their smell is so powerful.
How does the smell get in your eye?
If they spray it up towards your face. Their smell is so powerful that it can be detected by humans over a mile away. So if you ever spot a skunk with its back to you and you see it stamping its feet, run away as fast as you can.
Like.
Yeah, as fast as you can. You better get the book too. Most skunks live in North and South America, but the stink badger, which is a type of skunk, lives in Indonesia and the Philippines. These animals have great digging feet, which they use to hollow out their dens and to search for food. Like mustelids, these creatures are mostly carnivorous, but they do eat plant materials from time to time. Oops. They prefer eating eggs, insects, or other small
Why
mammals.
do they eat eggs?
Because that's what they do. Remember we read about Jimmy Skunk and how he ate eggs? He got into the hen house.
Yeah, but we eat eggs too.
Yes, but we don't have a stinky smell. They prefer eating eggs, insects, and other small mammals, but they're also scavengers.
Ixie does look like a skunk because she smells really bad when she grows on poop and she lives so black and white that's a skunk.
Yeah, but she doesn't spray. We wash her off if she rolls in poop. She's a dog. Skunks will break into your...
But she does look like a skunk because skunks are black and white.
I suppose if you use your imagination. Skunks will break into your garbage just like the raccoons.
Can I see the skunk?
It's not on this page. Skunks will break into your garbage just like the raccoon you're about to study.
Can you turn the
I can when I'm done reading this page. Skunks are almost notorious for carrying rabies. In the year 2000, there were more than 2,200 cases of rabies from skunk bites in the U.S. and Puerto Rico. You'll learn more about rabies in a moment. Okay, so there's the skunk again.
What? Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and be done with reading today because the raccoon, which is what we will read about tomorrow, is a very long lesson.
I really want to so badly watch the skunk spray.
Well, we're not doing that right this second. Can you guys say goodbye?
Goodbye. Here's my...
Edward, you've got to back up. You're so far close in front of the camera, I can't even focus on you. Say goodbye, Gwenny.
I don't.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.